tonight.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wildcard game. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Holt. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bird. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Holt throwing the out route and complete. It's Stevens. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Bush trying the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Off the bootleg. Holt, he'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holt. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Very nicely done there on the reception, and what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run up the middle with Bush. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Holt. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is brought in at the 21. A night. Run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Micah Parsons coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Cowboys will take over. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now Ridley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His throw incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Holt, and a completion to Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And they'll work this down inside the 30. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. How about that? Their quarterback, 29 yards. And the Bears are back within a score.
Not quite sure how to describe that, but I think that there's a mix-up in responsibilities defensively because they're so used to either.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Looking to throw. Holt looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up second down. They'll hand it off to Bush. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And this will be a Bears first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Holt. Now they go screen. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? Check line 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. 54 yards on the punt there, 15 on the return. And they... One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it with Bush. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Holt, he finds his man, complete. It's Bird. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Holt. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bird. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So they were... Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fielded at the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Double time. 4 down. Check. That's 22. Ready.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. This is Ridley. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player cracks.
And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go.
Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call them the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Throw left side complete. That's Bird. And he goes out right around the 39. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
He's going to try and take off with it. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
A give. This is Bush. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Holt. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Holt. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards in a Chicago 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Bush on 3rd down and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On 1st and 10, Holt.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On the run, it's Bush. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
73 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Holt.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now an option play on 2nd down.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. This is Bush, and he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll go again with Bush. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go. Strike. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Okay, no miss defense. Okay. Jump.
Looking to throw. Holt. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bush, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bush, and this time he is in.
Yes.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bears are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. On 3rd down and short and everything well executed. He not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the...
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So now the Bears down on the scoreboard. A little over 30 seconds remaining. A field goal would produce a playoff stunner on the road, but this crowd is going to let them hear it here on first down.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great season when they get away from it a little bit, but they also will all look at their own errors, their own mistakes, and wonder how they could have played a little bit better. So if they get in this position again, they'll be ready to win.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.